I decided to transition Toyota into a mobility company, going beyond a car company. It's a company that helps people move. E-Palette unveiling in January 2018. Mass areas collaboration expanded, promoting connected technology throughout Southeast Asia. Strategic alliance with SoftBank, aiming at building new mobility with SoftBank together. Money Technologies is establishment of new company Kinto. The agreement to reach is joint venture company on city building business. Combining know-how of both companies will create new value added in the lives of a city as a whole. Efforts in the automated efforts. Establish a TRA AD in Tokyo. Toyota TRA Aishin Denso members participate in that. In CES in the United States, unveil new type of automated driving vehicle. The Guardian system with high safety driving assistance and chauffeur mode both are accelerated in development and aiming at early penetration and
today,
spread.
For the first time, we're announcing that we're going to offer it
The
as
Guardian
well
for
to
All
the industry.
is going to
And
be
that
provided
is
to
what Guardian
many
for
people.
All
That's what we're
is
aiming
all
at.
about.
Expanded collaboration with Uber on automated driving technology.
In April 2019, investment in Uber ATG with Denso SoftBank Vision Fund accelerate development and deployment in autonomous driving and rideshare service initiatives for electrification. In December 2017, start consideration and collaboration with the Panasonic in prismatic battery business for vehicle. In January 2019, agreed to establish joint venture company for battery business. In March 2019, announced into the space exploration mission with JAXA. And the stated FCB lunar vehicle started the lunar vehicle project. 2017 started demonstration tests of FC commercial trucks in LA, 40 areas of the US. April 2019 disclosed a new FC heavy-duty commercial truck in April 2019. At Shanghai MS, Toyota brand EV was released in April, announced to the grant the patent license for electrification technology royalty-free. Not offering just complete vehicles, Toyota would like to contribute to Popularize BEVs globally as a supplier of EV technology. March 2019, financial results business we can serve for global environment, including unless environment-friendly technology become popular. Patients should not be enclosed, and patents should not be enclosed. It should be made open to increase partners, not just vehicles, but the package of system, including usage, should be widely made open, which needs a change of thinking in order to pursue contribution to a better society, which will lead to a new business models. The case initiatives, we will continue to increase partners in this way.
Thank you very much for joining us today despite your occupied schedules. I really appreciate your presence. We would like to start the press briefing on Electrified Vehicles Popularization Challenge. First of all, about the schedule for today's press briefing. First of all, EVP Terashi will make 30-minute or so presentation, and that is going to be followed by Q&A session, which is expected to last for maybe 45 minutes. We have some exhibits and display in the hall, so please take time to look at them. So without further ado, I would like to invite EVP Terashi to make a presentation. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Terashi. Thank you very much for joining us despite your occupied schedules. I really appreciate your participation. And I would like to also thank you for your understanding and support for various activities that we are engaged in. In the early part of 2018, at the Consumer Electronics Show held in Las Vegas, the United States, Toyota, our president, declared, and I quote, "I'll transition Toyota into a mobility company going beyond a car company." Earlier, In 18 months, we are engaged in various activities relating to case since the declaration. And earlier, we showed you a video that featured some typical examples. Together with many partners, we want to be a company that contributes to the society by helping many people in the society. And I hope you understood our intentions in that. Going forward, considering the Mars and sharing business going forward, the center at that would be without doubt BEVs. And today, I don't have enough time to describe all the projects that we are engaged in and that are being advanced today. However, as much as possible, we would like to explain the challenges that we have embraced for popularization of BEVs. So first, including BEVs, let me make a brief review of what we have been doing thus far, the initiatives. Motors, batteries, power control units. These three are called core technologies for electrification. And by adding specific units to them, we get a variety of electrified vehicles such as FCEV, BEV, PHEV, and HEVs. By further adding automated driving technology and connectivity technology, we have next-generation mobility services, including MaaS. By developing core technology, we at Toyota would like to serve our customers and the society in various ways, not just providing fully built-up vehicles, but also offering systems and technologies. A widespread adoption of electrified vehicles is indispensable for reducing CO2 emission. Toyota has set a long-term goal of reducing the amount of CO2 emitted by a new car during driving by 90% in 2050 compared to that in 2010. As a milestone, we announced a target in 2017 to have 4.5 million units or more of HEVs and PHEVs combined, and over 1 million units of BEVs and FCEVs, and have aggregate total of electrified vehicles of 5.5 million or more. It's only been a year and a half since the announcement, but progress is going on at the speed surpassing that target. And progressing at the current pace would move up the plan by around maybe 5 years. And in various parts of the world, the expectations are growing for electrified vehicles aiming at reducing CO2 emission. And in order to respond to such heightened expectations, we must further accelerate our preparations. We are out of electrified vehicles on zero-emission vehicles that emits no CO2 during operations. We are engaged in various activities. BEVs include what we call those in the pedestrian zone EVs and also two-seater ultra-compact BEVs and variety of areas. What you see, each palette in the center represents mass vehicles, and this is assumed to be BEV, and the development is entering its climax so that it be ready for 2020 Tokyo and Paralympic Games. We already announced our plan to have more than 10 BEV models available worldwide by early 2020s, starting with the rollout in China, first of all, in 2020, and increasing the models globally. Furthermore, this year in April in the Shanghai Motor Show, we unveiled BEV that we are going to roll out in a full-fledged manner in China. And we are now working on the preparation for BEV rollout as we planned. From here on, I will explain the latest initiatives we are taking for widespread adoption of BEVs going forward. First of all, this slide shows the key points of those initiatives. By maintaining cooperative stance, we'll invite extensively and openly partners to build new business models. Concretely, first of all, we'll initiate our efforts to establish a business model utilizing an ultra-compact BEVs in Japan. Secondly, for regions where markets are being formed, such as China, the United States, and Europe, we'll efficiently develop various types of BEVs. And thirdly, with respect to batteries, a key to enhance the product strength, we'll focus only on high-performance batteries that do not easily degrade. Furthermore, to respond to rapid increase in electrified vehicles, we'll build battery supply framework in collaboration with battery manufacturers worldwide. And on those, I would like to explain and elaborate one by one. First of all, establishment of a new business model for widespread adoption is what I would like to explain first. And this briefly summarizes the global BEV markets today. In 2018, about 1.2 million units of BEVs were sold in the world. Those are pure EVs. More than half of that were in China, followed by the United States and European countries, and also Japan. In each region, the market is formed under the BEV incentives of promotion policies, including regulations, among others, by the government. We believe we must have ready the popularized BEVs that customers will choose, even without promotion policies. How are we going to make BEVs more widely adopted? This shows the approach that we have in mind at this moment. We will not be constrained by conventional business model in which we just develop and manufacture BEVs, wholesale to dealers, and deliver them to customers. Rather, we start by thinking how we should be doing to serve the society better and search for partners in an extensive and open manner, and together we'll create a new business model. This shows the overview of the business model that we have in mind. We'll improve product features with durable and high-performing batteries and make a maximum use of BEVs and batteries from manufacturing all the way through to the disposal to address challenges of popularization. More concretely, we'll expand leasing in addition to sales, ensure thorough collection of those batteries, and assess and evaluate the status of batteries after customer use. And on that basis, by doing so, some will be distributed as used cars. We use batteries as service parts or for non-vehicle use, and in this manner make a full use of batteries. Furthermore, we'll prepare ancillary services such as recharging service and insurance services most suited to BEVs. We are thinking of creating such a business model with partners joining us from various sectors and fields, which we believe is very important. Through direct communication with users of vehicles, we'd like to develop products truly meeting customer needs.
So with this idea, we will start here in Japan. So these are the various customer opinions related to the BEV business when we think of our business model. For example, young people who just got the driver's license, old people who need daily mobility, or corporate use for rounds and visits, and local governments who want to secure safe and free mobility suitable for local conditions in both urban and mountainous areas. We receive diverse requests from different customers. We believe that there are new business opportunities for BEVs, including compact vehicles and short-distance vehicles. To respond to such voices, these are the BEVs under development at present. First, ultra-compact BEVs, smaller than the mini vehicles. At Tokyo Motor Show in 2017, we announced concept model to your left. It's called concept model I-Ride. As shown in the middle, we are developing the commercial BEVs of this class. On the right, you can see we are considering business concept model as well. So this ultra-compact BEV is planned to be launched next year for young, newly licensed drivers as well as the elderly. This vehicle is easy to move around to support their daily mobility. For businesses, we expect it to be used as an environmentally friendly business vehicles for their daily the short distance rounds and customer visits. Target is occupancy of 2 people, smaller than a mini vehicle, and cruising range on a single charge is approximately 100 kilometers. Next, this is the tricycle EV called I-Road. This is much smaller than the ultra-compact BEV. It's almost the size of a motorcycle. For some time, in urban and tourist spots, we've been conducting verification tests at public roads, assuming sharing services. We are also developing walking area or pedestrian area BEVs. Left picture shows I-Walk concept model exhibited at 2017 Tokyo Motor Show. After the motor show, in this area around MegaWeb, I-Walk has been actually used by customers as transportation means during events, and the verification tests were conducted for rounds and security patrols at Chubu International Airport and Narita Airport. We are preparing to possibly launch it in 2020. Walking area BEVs have other variations under consideration as well. Left image shows the seated type in one, and main uses are mobility when holding lots of luggages or when walking is difficult, or for the people with gait impairment. The right image is a wheelchair linked type. It can be attached to a manual wheelchair as a power source. So we are preparing for the BEVs business model, which cover development, sales, to the disposal. And for each area, we are recruiting partners who work together and discuss the specifics together. And the customer firms and local governments, and we are directly discussing the needed function and performance of the potential products. The details cannot be disclosed today, but with the future partners and customers, we are discussing the details now, and the almost 40 organizations and companies are now discussing this with us. Under this business model, we have the lineup of BEVs for the people, for example, who can drive the normal cars, as well as the old people who return driver's license already, or the wheelchair users, suiting to each person's life stage need. We offer safe and secure mobility. So this video clip shows the image of life scenes. So in addition to enhanced mobility, we pay close attention to the needs of the local community and customers. We offer face-to-face heartfelt assistance to support lives. Next, I would like to talk about the development of BEVs for global deployment.
For markets with high BEV demand, such as China, the United States, and Europe, we are conducting development for popularization of BEVs. To encourage various customers with different needs to choose BEVs, we need to prepare enough variations, and we are conducting efficient development to offer vehicles at reasonable prices. More concretely, we are jointly planning and developing multiple models together with partners, companies with specific areas of strength and specialty. By sorting out customer needs, we come up with 6 variations of different sizes and styles. We plan and develop medium SUVs with Subaru and compact models with Suzuki and Daihatsu. This shows our approach to BEV dedicated platform. Within Toyota, together with the Subaru, we are now engaged in planning and development. And within Toyota, we call it E, T, and G because we consider it to be one of the Toyota new global architecture. Motor units in front and rear, layouts within a hood, driver's positions relative to the front wheels, and battery widths are fixed. And the wheelbases, number of batteries installed, and overhangs, etc., are varied and altered. So in this way, by having fixed points and variable points, enables multiple vehicle variations. And dedicated BEVs, units such as motors, PCUs, and are jointly planned with Subaru. And combining several kinds of motors enables necessary variations to flexibly offer necessary driveline and types and driving performance. This can be summarized as well by combining several kinds of modules, such as front modules, center and rear models and units will deploy diverse variations of vehicles efficiently. And using this approach, we can create wide-ranging variations as shown. Today, we have on the exhibit clay models used in design study processes. Normally, a clay model for internal study is not made public, but we'd like you to know concretely the progress we've made in development. So especially we put them in this clay. The BEV planning and development I explained today are conducted by Toyota ZEV Factory, a specialized organization to conduct zero-emission vehicle product development and business planning. We, in collaboration with many partners, each sending partners, dedicated engineers, we are developing basic technologies by establishing EVCA spirit. And in this ZEV Factory, it is engaged in development of BEV development, and it will engage in FCEV development as well. It also covers ultra-compact mobility as well as vehicles for global introduction. Toyota ZEV Factory is cooperating with many corporations and organizations, with the contributions made by many organizations and partner organizations, such as those mentioned earlier, that conduct joint planning and development, companies that supply units and parts. Together, we are conducting development work. As for BEVs to be deployed internationally, I only explained approach globally, framework for development today. But for them as well, we'll use a business model. Next, let me talk about battery. And the battery is a core technology common to all the electrified vehicles. As you know, it is a decisive key to performance, and the technologies Toyota cultivated in the process of selling 13 million units of HEVs cumulatively, of course, will be applied to BEVs.
あたりの電池の容量と燃費をプロットしたものであります。 ここにトヨタの電動化システムの効率の良さを見ることができるのではないかと思います。一般的には電池の容量が大きい方がたくさんエネルギー
Generally speaking, the higher the battery capacity, the heavier the weight, and it requires a larger space and a higher price. However, that has been the curtailing factor. And then because it required larger space and higher price. So this graph shows that the Toyota hybrid system has a smaller battery capacity compared with the other systems, but it has a better fuel economy, and it has because it has a better system and efficiency. This indicates electric power is put in and out of the battery, and power control unit and motor efficiency is excellent. This technology enables us to build an efficient BEVs, and this technology is applied for PHEV. This actually compares the previous PHEV with that of the competitors, BEV cruising range per battery capacity. And we realized longer BEV cruising range than the competitors. That has been realized in this. The cultivated technology through the development of hybrid vehicle is used to enhance the EV driving performance of PHEV. In other words, applied to BEV as well. Next, the battery durability, which has a major impact upon this BEV performance. The remaining capacity after long-term use. The first generation Prius PHEV released in 2012 and the second generation released in 2017 both achieved top-level battery durability at that time. It is a result of the accumulated technology to control degradation, including battery materials, the pack structure, and the steering system. We aim for higher durability in CHR BEV to be released next year, and we continue on R&D to aim for the world's top-class durability when global model BEV is released in the market. Improving battery durability leads to offering environment-friendly, attractive BEVs. As I mentioned, in new BEV business models, we are trying to promote used vehicle sales and reuse of batteries. To increase battery durability will become more and more important. Now I'd like to talk about the battery supply. BEVs are growing much faster than the original expectation compared to PHEVs or the PHVs. And EVs need higher capacity batteries, so we must prepare more batteries quicker. So we think we must establish a new system for development and supply. So far, we had the Prime Earth EV Energy, which was established as a partner. But in addition, Panasonic and we are preparing to set up a new company together. As the BEVs rapidly increase, we have to quickly respond to the diverse needs of the regions and local community. To do so, we will collaborate with global battery manufacturers who share Toyota's vision for development, namely CATL, BYD, GS Yuasa Corporation, Toshiba, Toyota Industries. So we will collaborate with them further, and through that we will set up a framework for battery procurement to realize the popularization of BEVs. So far, I explained the Toyota's future initiatives to popularize BEVs. To conclude, I'd like to deliver the following message in summary. To prepare EVs which are popular and chosen by customers, many things need to be done, such as the vehicle development, stable battery supply, and improved durability, and then reuse as well. There are lots of things to do. Toyota is steadily preparing a framework to do that, to realize that. And we are
これまでより
searching for partners in a more extensive and open manner in the hope of contributing to a better society. We hope many people will share our inspiration to accelerate our initiative. And today, I have introduced you the names of the many partners and organizations, but we are discussing this topic with the many other potential partners. In the future, when the specific ideas become available, we would like to take opportunity to introduce them to you. Toyota will transition from an automotive company to a mobility company. We want to be a company to offer mobility for all. We want to have a vision or viewpoint of home planet. We wish to contribute to solve environment challenges on global scale by promoting BEVs, in other words, CO2 emission reduction and reduction of air pollution. Thank you very much for your attention.